Bling bling. Bitches is mad.
Hey y'all, so I am back with another video today, and today we are going to be discussing my 2023 reading goals. I know some of y'all don't really give a damn about my book content, which is fine. Like, I don't do book content because, you know, like, I'm not like a full-time book content creator. Like, I am a channel. I am a person who just so happens to have an interest in books and who so happens to have book content. Like, just think of it as like book commentary. Like, I'm not no full-fledged booktuber. Like, I want to do other things. It's just that I like reading books and I don't have nobody to talk to about it. So it's kind of like I already have this, you know, channel where I already do commentary. So it's kind of like, talk about on your channel, you know what I mean? Because I know it's other people who have interest in books as well. So don't think of this channel as like no full-fledged booktube channel. It's not. This is a channel who so happens to do book content like every, you know, now and again. Like, don't take this content too serious. Like, just don't. Like, this is just like, you know, me reading, and then I have thoughts that I can't really get out to nobody else because nobody really gives a damn. So I just do it on the internet. Like, think of it as that. But I was supposed to have film videos earlier this week. Honestly, I would have had content out, but I had got sick. Some type of little stomach virus was going around at my job, child. So it done hit me. I was like fourth or third person runner up. So that's what happened with that. But this video would have been out already. But yeah, I don't want to make this intro too long. So yeah, let's just get into it. So my 2023 reading goals is I want to read at least 15 books this year. Last year, my goal was 10 books, but I didn't make that because I was going through some things during like certain months of the year, and then I also did not finish certain books. So the books that I did not finish, I must finish, right? So also one of the goals this year is to finish reading any books that I did not finish reading last year. Before I buy any books, right? So the goal is Shania is not buying any books. Shania is not buying any books or reading any other books until she finishes the books that she was supposed to read last year. That is also the objective. So I kind of already have what I'm going to read for this month, February and March. I already have that planned out. February, we are definitely doing the Black Romance book vlog. That has to happen. Like, I'm going to get new books for that. I'm going to buy new books for that because period. But that's kind of the plans for that. So, since I'm talking about purchasing books, another goal or rule I'm kind of setting is only buying 2 books a month. No more than that. No more than buying 2 books a month, because I really want to try and save as much money as I can this year. And I want to utilize the library. I want to utilize my library card. I want to utilize the Libby app. But see, the thing is about the Libby app, like, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to do like what you want to do. Like, you're gonna have to hold your stuff ahead of time, because it is books on the Libby app. Like, what is it called? It's called, I can't think of the book, but it's a romance book I keep hearing people talk about. I'll put it on here. That book has like 37 people waiting. And I'm like, okay, because I wanted to read it for February next month, you know, Black Romance. That's gonna be that month. So that's a dead, so we're gonna have to figure out something about that. But yeah, I want to utilize the library. I want to go into the library. I want to search for books, because there's plenty of libraries where I live. Like, there are plenty of libraries where I live. Some are bigger than others, but you know, utilize the library. And I also have the Libby app. So like, utilize the Libby app and just plan ahead what books I want to hold. You know what I mean? Because I already have like 7 books on hold right now for the next upcoming months for what I plan on reading, and I also plan on doing content on based on what I plan on reading. So that's kind of like helping me out a little bit. But yeah, another rule I'm kind of setting for myself is 50 to 60 pages. If we not connecting, we're gonna have to DNF her. We're gonna have to DNF her. See, I am not like a big DNFer. Like, I know some people may think, you know, I be going off with the commentary in my book with what I read, but like, I'm not a big DNFer. I'm not. Like, I'm one of those people like, okay, maybe you'll get better. Let's read 10 more pages. Let's read 10 more pages. It'll get better. Let's read 10 more pages. Let's read 10 more pages. And then next thing you know, I'm already halfway finished the book. You know what I mean? So like, I'm not like a big DNFer, especially with books that I bought with my own money, because Shania is not a high paid girl. Shania is not a high paid girl. I don't make money from YouTube. I got a little retail job just like y'all. So like, I'm not making money like that to where I just, you know, I could just be spending on the books like that. Like, not like that. You know, I'm not gonna stop buying books now. Be for real. I'm gonna buy books, but I'm just not gonna buy them like that. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta calm down a little bit. You know what I mean? Especially since I want to save more money this year. So yeah, and it's best to just utilize the things that I have freely to me, like the library, the Libby app, and stuff like that. So yeah, 50 to 60 pages in, if she's not doing it, we gotta get rid of her. We gotta get rid of her now. I do like giving books second chance, especially if it's like black authors. So yeah, but we gonna have to DNF if she ain't good. She ain't good. I DNF'd. The only reason why I DNF'd some of the books I had last year, I had other things going on in my personal life, so I kind of just like, you know, set the book to the side. You know what I mean? So that's kind of the only reason why I DNF'd. And some books I wasn't really like paying attention to, because sometimes I'm one of those people, like, if I have a lot going on in my mind and I'm reading, I'm not paying attention to the story, but I'm reading. That doesn't make any sense, but it's kind of like an audiobook. Like, if I'm listening to an audiobook and I have so many things going on in my mind, I'm not paying attention. So there's that. So next thing is to explore other genres. I kind of want to explore other genres, but there are so many books that I wanted to read last year that I didn't read, so I want to read this year. But I do want to read maybe like more mysteries, maybe more thrillers. I'm not a big horror girl. I'm not a horror girl. I'm not a horror girl. I could do a little cute little thriller mystery, but but I do want to read more mysteries. I do want to read more black romance. Black romance. Yeah, I want to read more black romance. I do want to read more, maybe more science fiction. I kind of want to explore other genres and just, you know, because I typically just read fiction, romance, science fiction, stuff like that. Like, I kind of want to explore other genres, you know, magical realism. I kind of want to explore other genres, you know what I mean, and kind of dip my toe in other, you know, different fractions of writing. So yeah. Next thing is, some of y'all be hyping up these books just like y'all do these shows. That's why I don't trust y'all with shows like that either, because y'all do the same thing. Y'all be hyping up these shows, hyping up these books because it's by your favorite authors, because of your favorite actors, your favorite actresses are in these shows. Then when I watch it, then when I read it, it's a flop. It's a flop. It don't be all that to me. So I'm gonna use my discernment, which I'm pretty good about. Because I normally just read things that I'm like drawn to anyway. But I'm not finna be falling for y'all and y'all mess, because every time I do, the book don't be all that. The show don't be all that. The movie don't be all that, and then I be pissed because I wasted my time. So that's kind of the thing with that. But yeah, I'm pretty good about using my discernment with things anyway. So there's that. So next thing is to have fun and be positive. I'm pretty good about that too. I don't know. I feel like some of y'all may think I be negative because of the commentary I give, but like when I go in reading a book, I'm not going in reading a book being like, this is going to be a terrible ass book. You know what I mean? Like, I don't pick up a book expecting it to be lower than 3 stars. Like, when I pick up a book, like, for instance, Legendborn, like, I picked up that book because I was expecting it to be like a 5-star. Like, I was expecting it to be like my favorite book of the year. You know what I mean? But it was only like a 3 for me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go in reading a book just like, it's gonna be terrible. Like, no. Like, I definitely go in with an optimism, like, the writing is going to be good, the storyline, the characters, you know what I mean? Like, I definitely go in with like a positive mindset. So that is something that I want to keep going forward throughout this year. What else I said? We already talked about pre-planning books. Oh, next thing is to do more wrap-ups instead of vlogs. I don't know. Okay. The only reason why I was able to do vlogs last year because I wasn't really working as much and I kind of had like the time to do it. But this year, I don't really know if I'm going to really have the time to do like a vlog this year, like vlogs. So I was thinking about opting to do like more wrap-ups instead, because that kind of can be a little easier for me. So yeah, and also with the space on my phone, because for those of you who don't know, I record and I edit on my phone, so that's kind of that too, with like storage and stuff like that. So that can kind of help me out with that as well. But vlogs are fun, don't get me wrong, vlogs are fun as hell for me. So you're gonna keep getting vlogs, but I am gonna start doing wrap-ups too. This is kind of like a monthly plan that I have. So 3 books, right? Kind of read 3 books each month. 3 books is kind of the least and the max, like the minimum and the maximum, 3, right? So I already have Audible, so I can do 1 Audible, and then I can do 1 from like the Libby app, and then I can buy 1 or purchase 1 or get 1 from the library. You know what I mean? Kind of utilizing other avenues to read books instead of getting all 3 books from, like, instead of purchasing all 3 books from the Amazon or purchasing all 3 books from Barnes & Noble, when I can listen to 1 via audio on Audible, and then I can listen to another one on I can listen to another audiobook on Libby, and then I can get 1 from the library. You know what I mean? I can kind of utilize other avenues instead of just purchasing all of the books. You know what I mean? Now, Audible is purchased. You know what I mean? So that's still a bill in itself, right? And then you include me going to Barnes and Noble and buying like 4 books, right? That's like $60. You know what I mean? And you know, I got $60, but do I really got $60? No. So there's that. But yeah, those are kind of like my book goals, book rules that I'm kind of setting for myself this year. Honestly, if I continue with the plan and the path that I've made, because I already have like a plan of like what I plan on reading and how I'm going to do it for content and stuff like that, because I do plan on doing a January wrap up. I do plan on doing the Black Romance vlog for February. And then I do plan on reading Tiffany D. Jackson books in March. So that's kind of like my plan. If I go forward with this plan, I'm definitely going to have over probably 10 books read this year. But yeah, I have a lot of things I want to read. I have a lot of interests. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give this video a like. And also, if you have any reading goals, if you have anything that you want to talk about within your reading goals of this year, please comment that down below so we can chat. Is there any books you recommend? Is there any book that you think that I will enjoy? All that type of stuff. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Everything together. Check. Mission accomplished.